Okay, this is our lesson. So we're going to do part of this. Instead of taking notes, you all are going to kind of watch, and I might pause, do different things in the classroom so that you are also responsible for engaging more than just typing in answers. First thing, make sure that your name, last name and first name are in here, and the class period that you are with me. So you'll notice in the title that it says taxes and tips. Okay. Taxes and tips will increase the cost of things like dinners or going shopping or anything like that. But that is an increase, which means that you're going to add to the total. So let's read the first thing. An 18% tip is left on a $250 dinner bill. First, I want to eat where they're eating because, $250, that must be some good food. An 18% tip is left on a $250 dinner bill. How much did the customer leave on the table? So when it says how much did the customer leave on the table, they probably had to pay for the meal and leave the additional tip, right? So we're going to have to add these two together, most likely. So what multiplication sentence can I use first? Considering it has that apostrophe S, I'm going to make sure to think, is there more than one? It says 250 times 18. 250 times 0.18 hundredths. 18 times 250. 18 hundredths times 250. Well, they got all the numbers right. Okay. But let's go back to the stuff that we've done before. So this means that I'm going to be using 0.18. And this will be using the 250. So this one has it, and this one has it. So guess what our answers for that one will be? We're going to be able to use either one of those. It doesn't really matter with multiplication as long if they're together that they flip around. That is the, I think it's commutative property of multiplication. So you could, you can click 2. I might have to fix that on, so you can click 2. What is the amount of the tax or the tip? Solve the multiplication sentence. So I'm just going to work that out. I'm going to work that out by doing the multiplication. So 250 times 0.18. That is 0. This is 40. Carry the 4. That is 16. That is 2000. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 5. 2 times 5. So it looks like that, but I cannot forget that I have 2 decimal places. So I'm going to move these over 2. I feel like I've done something wrong, but we'll see. 45. So I get $45 is left as the tip. Okay. The next question says, what operation do I use to solve this problem? They're referring to the fact that we have to add this tip to the cost. So the answer to that one is addition. How much total is left on the table? So my original cost was $250 for the food, correct? Or meal, maybe I should write meal. But I also have to pay the tip of $45. I've lined it up correctly because my decimal points are lined up. So I ended up paying for this fabulous meal $295. So I will type that right down here with the dollar sign. Dollar sign, $295. And I'm going to hit next. Okay, we have another problem. So let's talk about this problem too. It says a 15% tax is added onto a $189 airplane ticket. How much will the total be? So again, I'm going to be adding, so I know that later. Which sentences can I use? Well, this one is 0.15 times the 189. So I can't use this one. Can't use this one, but I can use the other two. So I'm going to check, check. What is the amount of the total of the tax or the tip? Well, let's do the math. 189 times 0.15 equals 45. 44, carry the 4, that's a 9. A little dizzy looking at this. Need my placeholder, 9, 8, 1. That's a 13, carry the 1. This is an 18, carry the 1. So it looks like a weird number. I have 2 decimal places, so I have 2 decimal places here. Sounds like it cost me $28.35. $28.35, and I need to make sure that I have my dollar sign. Okay. What operation do I use? I'm putting that because I want to make sure that you think tip and tax increase. So you have to add, okay? Tip and tax increase. So I have to add. Now we have to actually do the math part. So it's $28.35 plus the airplane ticket. Let's see if I can remember all that. The airplane ticket was $189 for the ticket. And I'm going to put my 0 zeros because I have to line up these 0 zeros over here. You see them? That's awful. So I'm going to line up the $28.35. Going to add $217.35 is what we had to pay. That's not it. $217.35. I want to make sure that I remembered that properly. Yep. So that was what the total cost was. I had to pay for my ticket and I had to pay the tax. We're going to go to the next one. Next. Love the computer. All right, this one is a 7% tax is added onto a $40 printing order. So again, 7%, don't get caught. Do I have 2 digits? So I have to go 07. 07 times the 40. Okay? So, and see, they even look at how smart. We knew what kind of mistakes you were going to do. This is the answer. This is the answer. Make sure that you check the two that are correct. Ms. Beacon's going to go through and fix those. So my answers are going to look wrong, but when you get them, they're going to be right. So both of these are correct. You're going to do the math that goes along with it. 40 times 0.07. This is 0.28. And then carry the place value to 80. I have 2, 1, 2. So it is $2.80 is the tip or tax. Sorry. $2.80. What operation do I use? You use addition. How much will the total cost be? It's going to be the $40 plus the $2.80. So 40, and I'm going to put the dollars so that I don't screw up my decimal points. It'll be $42.80. There we go. Next. Okay, now it says at the very top, do the steps on your own. On your own. You got to do them on your own, so we got to think about these things. Oh, no. Can we handle it? I think so. A 10% tax is added onto a $75 order online. So this turns into 0.10 times 75. Go off to the side and do it. 75 times 0.10. It's 0, 0. Hold the place value. That's a 5. 1 times 7 is 7. 0, 5, 7. It has 2 decimal places. So $7.50. Is that my finished answer? No. So it wants the total cost, right? I mean, $7.50 is not going to get me my order. But the $75 plus the tax will get my order delivered to me. So that one cost me $82.50. $8250. Whew, we're tired. Okay, we're going to have to do the next one. We're going to think. 10% tip is left on a $15 lunch bill. What is the total cost? I'm going to have to do all the steps. I got to find out what my tip was, and then I got to add it to the lunch bill. All right, so I'm going to change this to 0.10. So 15 times 0.10, 0, 0. Hold the place value, 5, 1. Add them up, 0, 5, 1. I have 2 decimal places. So it's $1.50 is the tip. But my lunch was $15. Got to put my $1.50 on there. I'm a cheap tipper. That's not very good, is it? Gonna add them together. I get $16.50. So my answer to that one is going to be $16.50. Now I'm going to hit submit because I know that I'm finished. I know that the score that you're going to see in my video is going to say that Miss Beacon didn't do very well, but I have gone back and I have checked them. So yours, if you followed all these rules and you checked, no, I can't go back there and do it. And you checked all those ones that had 2 answers with the check boxes, then you're good to go. If you didn't follow my directions like I told you to, then you're going to score how I score most likely. So let's see how I did. Yeah, see, what I'm talking about is down here, I have now fixed this for you guys. But Miss Beacon, I had to be the unlucky one to find the errors. So you guys should have, I need to add a, so you're going to even do better than me, period. Because I can fix all of this.